Versus the Lutheran Crusaders. Can y'all hear me well? How about now? Hold on. Okay, so y'all can't hear me. Got my McCluer North Stars facing off against the Lutheran North Crusaders.
If TNA think they can hang with us, they
Couple
quarterback making. What a deep.
Always aware of him.
off the back over the middle. Down before that out. They'll line up for a second down play.
That's just all you have in recruiting. You have a pretty nice recruiting class.
Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Pulled down for the tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Holly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They believe they can run right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Holly. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield. The defense took everything away, so his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Caught behind the line. It's Rudolph. There he goes. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He's going to take off. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the run. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Go straight ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 34. A productive job by the return team. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The option look. Now the toss. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Wants to throw. It's McCluer. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. Quarterback got it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Henry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Using his feet to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I ain't even mad at it.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's McCluer. Oh, they're after him. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. They forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Just one moment and all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Floats it out in space. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. To the air, it's McCluer. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And wings it incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Power ahead. And he's in for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Back to throw, it's McCluer. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down just 8. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's a 0. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gonna look downfield again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down.
Breaks into the open. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Dropping back, it's McCluer. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield. It's Christian. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the option. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30. He's going. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. But forget the threes. We need 6s.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield very late in the half. A safe ball on the wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Laterals it back. Here comes the heat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's McCluer. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Toss sweep to the right. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets enough. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking downfield. It's McCluer. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's got a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They want to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They marched 72 yards, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
What is this rule? Yeah, what is this? This is nerd rule. What is that? Oh, I don't like that rule. Get rid of that. Man, if I can't get in that,
Okay, so
you
here
sure?
comes the
I don't like
offense
that rule.
returning to the field. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns on the Jets. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now that's important to say, cause even with all that, let the road meaning we wanted to stay. Like the governor called, and he told him to wait. Unstrapped from the chair, put him back in.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. From the gun, looking for a man. He's in there for the deuce, and they extend the lead to 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll operate out a split back. To the air. It's McCluer. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Turning it on. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. To the ground. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. The snap sets up the throw. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback keeps it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Now adjusting. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the 45 on his way.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass, it's McCluer. Finds the tight end. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game has been wildly entertaining. As we take a second to catch a breath, let's have a look at the game summary. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for room, it's Henry. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Zings it complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Fourth down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And here comes the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This offense will take the field again. Back to pass, it's McCluer. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You can tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now improvising. He's going to run it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on a QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Rudolph. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air, it's McCluer. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial up. Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. A run for the quarterback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on second and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rudolph. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Not sure what good can come out of passing here. Grab near the marker, it's high. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And here's the third interception of the night. And the offense will get the ball back, a rather anticlimactic way to celebrate the win. Well, look what we have here, guys, after all the early season down.
Left side win.